Scott, and we got some German beer from the Germans over here. We hit, bro. We hit. You'll see. I got a video. Check it out. Can't believe I'm admitting this, but I'm actually at XRP testing right now. So this weekend there's a 580. No. All right, so this weekend for Rumble in the Jungle, we're running 2 classes. First class is going to be 620 index. The second class is going to be 560 index. So I don't know what the car is going to do on motor. I have no clue. And I have an idea how fast I went last week, but I'm not telling anybody. And so I think I need to move that around a little bit. You see what I did there? So we're out here testing because tomorrow's 560 and 620 index at Rumble in the Jungle here at XRP. So first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to put the limiters on old Johnny because we don't need all that travel. That's for damn sure. You'll see in this video the car has a ton of extension, and all that extension, as sexy as it looks, it don't help you go any faster. And we damn sure don't need it here. So I'm going to put the limiters on it, and I'll get back to you in a minute. I haven't even put the limiters on yet, but I also had some people on my ass that don't like how I'm doing my shift point by RPM. They say I need to be doing it by time. So I'm going to get into the grid and see if I can fix that also. All right, check it out, folks. I'm over here in the grid, and I went to settings and then output switch. This is what makes your shifter, that little shifter knob, shift. See it, that, Johnny? It makes it shift. So before I had this enabled at 6600 and off at 7600, and now I have both enabled. So it has to be at 6600 and it has to hit the activation point, which is right now it's 1.3. So I'm gonna move that out a little bit and see if we can get it to shift a little bit later. And if you look over here at the data log, you can see the data log from the last pass. And you can see right here, this is my launch. This is when I trans brake release right here. And this is when it shifted right there. And you can see the difference is 1.79, 1.579. So I'm gonna go ahead and put that at like 1.6 and make a lick and see what it does and then go from there. So just stay posted. That ain't gonna do it. Not even close. All right, I spent all the last 45 minutes changing plugs because, you know, so your boy just spent the last 45 minutes changing plugs because this whole 18-degree motor ain't easy to work on at all, and it paid me off. All right, I got rid of my stumble, so shocker, and picked up a mile an hour. This bad boy out right here, folks. 644, 110 on the motor. On the motor. If I could pick up that 60 foot a little bit, I really wouldn't be mad at it. But anyhow, we're getting somewhere. that's why. So that's why it was acting silly. We got a transmission leak, folks. I think it's just the lines. This car's been together since 2004 or 5. Kyle Bullock, the dude who built this car. If you're in the comments, post in the comments, what year did you build Magic Johnson originally, before Lloyd got it? I think the car was built in 2004, 2005, something like that. This is one of those OG DFW SS cars, like right when that shit started happening. But it's still got the same transmission cooler lines on it that it's had for the last damn near 20 years. So I think it's time to put some new cooler lines on this thing. We tightened them up when we went through the motor a while back, and I guess we never really got them as good as they should have got. And now it's 4th of July weekend and everybody's at the lake. So I'm gonna use that as a sign to say, Jimmy, you ain't racing this weekend, baby. You ain't racing this weekend. Time to take a break, pump the brakes a little bit, and we'll fix it next week. And then next week I'll be at KD for Limpy and Happy's race. Hopefully I got it figured out by then, because if I don't, that's gonna suck. But I'll figure it out. Till then, time to hit the beach, baby. The beach, but Lake Nacona is far from the beach, so you'll see. That's where I'm headed next. I just woke up. I guess I woke up on the right side of the bed. I'm a little motivated. So I think I'm gonna move some stuff around. Put old Magic on the lift and see if I can't find that trans leak, fix it, and then we'll go from there. No promises that we're going racing, but I'm gonna do some tinkering. We'll see what happens. All right. Good morning. Come on, little lazy girl. There she is. Michelob Ultra, holla at your boy. Sponsorship. Hey, out here in the shop. Didn't make it to the track today. Didn't even get Magic on the damn lift. I did, however, get Morgan's car all sorted out. So Crustina's back in action. It had a dead battery, and it kept draining the battery, and turns out the alternator had taken a shit. So I put a new alternator on it and tidied up the battery box situation, and she's back on the road. Check her out. Over there, looking good. Looking good. I got a happy wife and a happy life. Figure I'll tinker on this Johnny. And, man, let me tell you a story. Boy let the car sit for a long time. Smoke came into town last year, and I was like, hey, Smoke, I got a turbo car you can drive. But I hadn't been racing it. So I went and got the injectors cleaned. And he ran it, and it did all right, but let's be honest, you know, it's tired. The hot side that's on this car has been on it since, like, the early 2000s. So it's beat up. And, yeah, I let it sit after Smoke came. And then I went and got the injectors cleaned again. And then I went and beat on it immediately after I put the injectors in, and I spun a rod bearing. So this is a Knocky Johnson right now. A while back, I came across a 6-liter. Right now, it's got an aluminum 5.3, a L33 in it. 6-liter. Which, you know, typically you think bigger's better, but not always. It doesn't work that way with turbos. It's what I got, so I figure I'll put a camshaft I got laying around. Look, Jimmy's got a bunch of shit everywhere. I'll put a camshaft in that Johnny over there, and then I'll put that Johnny in this Johnny, and then it'll run and drive without knocking and stuff. It made 830 horsepower with a 5.3 on 25 pounds of boost with 12 degrees of timing in it. So it'll probably do the same thing with that if it doesn't have back pressure issues. It still needs a hot side. I got to get to your boy Hayden. Everybody seen Hayden in my last video. I'm surprised how many people knew exactly who that was. Hayden's been on my ass about haul that damn blue car up to Colorado and let's build a hot side for this. So I figure if I put a motor in it and I go through it and get it all cleaned up to where the only thing it needs is a hot side, I feel like we can get that done. So that's kind of my game plan right now. No, I don't plan on getting rid of this car. No, it's not for sale. I've had this car a really long time and got it from a good buddy of mine who actually wrecked it on the way to his wedding. So for the longest time, I called it the Wedding Crasher, which is still a good name for it. But some people call it the Goose or Ugly Duckling. You know, the funny part is it ain't as ugly as me. See? And it's ugly. Ain't that ugly, you know what I'm saying? Come on. Obviously, I'm making good progress. Like I done slung fuel all over myself. All right, this Johnny ain't been wanting to make boots for some time now. And I don't know why I couldn't figure this out when it was running all right. But yeah, it looks like that happened. That goes right there. See that? It's all right. We'll glue it back together. All right, I'm about 2 beers deep, and I managed to get the coil packs off and the cover thing. Map sensor's off. That Johnny's off of there. Oh, the fucking vacuum line things. Them Johnnies are gone. Yeah, great progress, let me tell you. Look, pro tip. I don't care if you're Stacy David, brother. If you don't take this Johnny off right here, before you pull that motor out, you will break it. You definitely won't break it using pliers, though, I promise. Nobody's ever broke it using pliers. But, yeah, you leave that Johnny on that motor right there. You got to pull this Johnny out. Some way, somehow. You may get it all the way out of the car. You'll break it. You'll break it. I may have already broke it. Pro tip, pro tip, pro tip. Wait to drain the radiator before you do that. Ridiculous. All right, you know the business. New day, new me. Got some progress done last night. I don't think I filmed a recap, so let me bring you up to speed. Deep game. Your boy done got all the front accessories off, water pump, alternator. Both the headers are unbolted. These Johnnies down here, these Johnnies, really fighting your boy. I've been wanting to switch those to a V-band for a minute, and it's probably time to do that. Bell housing bolts are off, starter's off, converter bolts are off. So now your boy got to figure out how to get that Johnny. See it? Got to figure out how to get that Johnny over there. So that way I can pull the motor out of this thing. I'll just roll it forward and, oh, there goes the camera. Pull it forward and do that Johnny like that. So cool thing about this car, turbo can stay in, radiator can stay in, fans are on the front, so you don't have to worry about that. I mean, literally all the whole entire turbo kit can pretty much stay there. But it would be nice to get those headers off. I do got the spark plugs out. Yeah, harness is completely unbolted. And I think I'm going to take this trans and have this trans gone through too. Ever since I got this trans, it's always been leaking. And so something's not right. And it may just be the converter. I'm going to use the converter that came out of Magic and see if that'll work. Which it probably won't, but you know, it's worth a try. So, yeah. Mo's got some exciting news for you guys. She'll be out here soon. All right, I got my I'm tired of arguing out and my Kentucky socket set down there. See if this won't work like this. You know what I'm saying? No, there ain't no way I'm going to be able to film, so I'll just have to come back to y'all. But fuck it, let's try it. Yeah, like I said, no way. What could go wrong? I always do dumb shit, but when I do, I'm in my flip-flops. Look at them Johnnies. I'd almost bust my ass right there trying to film stupid shit. Damn, look at that, dude. Damn. All right. Sandwiches and chips
and beer.
And beer. Wow.
We all know that I love my car, Christina. So I like Christina, and that's gonna stay my daily driver. And so we're gonna start getting this guy torn down, put back together for me to get my feet wet. Hey y'all, I wanted to jump on here and say thank you to each and every one of you for liking, subscribing, buying merch, doing the things in order to support our family. With that said, I know you all liked watching me race. I enjoyed watching me race, but Christina, my beautiful gal here, she's my daily driver, and there's no reason to be beating her up. Now, I know all of y'all remember that raggedy ass blue turbo Fox body we got. We're switching it up. We will be tearing her down, building her back up into all her glory, and I will be driving her. What you doing, babe? Bunch of nothing? Hey, babe. What you doing?
About to pull this motor out. Check it out. I got it moved. This came with the house. Freaking awesome, right? The chain, hoist, crane, whatever you call it. We don't even need an engine lift.
Who needs one of those?
Well, it doesn't matter. We don't have one anyways. You just figure it out until it goes down. Keep going. That's it. Yep. Oh, you know what? We got to roll the car forward too. We'll be right back. Yeah. Hold on. We forgot one. We're always gonna forget one, at least one. Can't get them all. Look at her go. Aluminum 5-3, boy, aluminum. That's aluminum right there too. Shoo!
Less toxic though.
Huh?
Less toxic though.
Less toxic than aluminum. Oh, little 706 headed aluminum flat top ain't nothing to fuck with, alright? Look at the crud. Alright, so now you know what the game plan is. Got old Johnny in the back of the truck. Got old Johnny out here. Patience, ingenuity, respect. We came to hang out with our redneck friends. Look, these rednecks can't have nothing nice. Shaggy Johnsons, they got the damn pop-up in the water. What are you doing? Wow. Go to Florida, they said. It'll be fun, they said.